Hello everybody, welcome to Karmic Palms. Today we will do a root cause of in palmistry. Now this is the third, if you see my earlier videos, you would probably see that we have three ways of reading palmistry. One is the general, one is in-depth, and one is the root cause. So this is the root cause where we check your past lines that you were born with. Now, what is past lines that you were born with? Is when you were born, okay? This was collected from your previous karmic, your previous lives' karmic effects. If you did good, your lines would have been good. If you did bad, you come with bad lines. And your current, which is your dominant palm, which is your current life. Now, we will compare these two, and we have also taken this person's date of birth, name, place of birth details. I'm going to discuss that a bit later. Okay, so we will compare what did he come with, which one is better. Okay, is his current life better or the lines he came with is better, and how the previous birth lines or signs will affect him in the current life. Before we do, please subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Now let us go with the current. Okay, then I will jump to the past and compare it to see which one is better. Okay, or which is better, which one he needs to be careful about. Now looking at, for example, let's say his lifeline. You see up to this point here, there are islands. You see, it's all the way. You see this part here? It's all the way. But it stops around at 18 to 20. While in this case, it goes almost to 35. You see the islands here, which means his current palm is better. Okay, if what he's come with is really bad, it's all the way up to the age of 34, 35. You see this part here and you see this part, it stops here and then it starts stabilizing and it goes down, and there is an island here. And then it continues like this and it goes in. While in this case, it continues like that and it stops here completely. And if you see here, there is no lifeline. Okay, there is one here which goes on like this. Now there's a massive gap here. Where it shows illness here, there is no line here, which means the current palm is better. Why? Because the severity here is extreme. Where here it will be mild. Okay, there will be health related problems, but it's not going to be life threatening. This one here is life threatening. So again, it comes back to what this person has currently is much better. Okay. Now, this indicates this person will live up to the age of about, say, 85 to 86. Okay, 85 to 86 is what this person is going to live. Now, if you see this person's fate line, okay, it starts like this. It's almost like forming a diamond, but it's not formed yet. It goes all the way. It goes like this. There is a transition around at 42, 43, and then it stops here. You see that? And then after that, there is no fate line. So roughly around at 44, 44, 45, this person is going to have a transition in his life. And after that, this person will grow up to the age of 49, 50, and then it stops here. And there's no fate line here. Now in this case, if you see here, it's the same way. It starts off like a V here. It goes here, but obstacles are there already from the beginning. You see here, there is no obstacles here, but there are obstacles here. You see this part here? It stops here again. It starts from here, but here it goes. And there are lines growing here. If you zoom in, you'll see a very thin line, which is there. Okay, but there are some lines cutting across. Now, which one do you think is better? The line which he came with or this line? The one which he was born with was much better. Here, there is no growth after 49, means the growth stops. Now, can this line be increased here? Yes, it can. He needs to do a lot of work. He needs to do things that we will tell them what needs to be done for it to start growing. Because keep in mind, lines change every 6 months. Okay? So lines change every 6 months, so this is much better. Okay? So, but compared to the fate line, to the past what he came with, and the current palm, the past is better because it has less obstacles. It does have obstacles here if you see here, but if you see here, there's another massive one coming from the Mars Mount here, and it's cutting across. Do you see this? And there are many cuts here. There are also cuts here, but these are bigger ones because these are Rahu lines. So this will bring unnecessary worry in the life. Tensions will come, sleepless nights, financial delays, these kind of issues will come. Okay, so when it comes here, the past is better than the current. Now, can you manifest this to here? You can. You can do it. Also, if you see the heart line, multiple heartbreak. If you see here, the heartbreak is up to this point here. But after that, if you see, it's a thin, fine line. You see this? But in this case, let me show you. You see the heartbreaks all the way and up to this point. And there's another line which is coming in like this and going up. So this is also a part of heart line. Now, does this mean that this person has two hearts? No. This means this is just an extension of the heart line, which shows that this person is Dani. What do you say? This person will be very compassionate. He'll be a very compassionate person. But often because of the soft-heartedness, people will take him for a ride. Okay, here it shows that he will be very strict, very disciplined. But here it shows he'll be a dani, he'll be like a giver. He likes to give things, he likes to donate things, he likes to help people out. He'll be a very compassionate person. But also comes with severe heartbreaks in his life, all the way up to the age of 60, 70. Continuous heartbreaks in his life. Basically, the love that he gives to the world he's not going to get it back. Okay, so here, this one again, which you were born with, is much better than here. Now, can he practice and become much more stricter, much more disciplined in his life? You can. You will be able to do it. Also, the mind line, if you see here, it's a bit short here and it goes, but here it's longer. So the creativity part here in this person is much higher, what he came with, not the current palm, the previous one. Okay, so this is still better than here because this is short, while here it's much longer. So it shows more creativity. Okay, this person will be extremely creative in his life. Now, business-wise or profession-wise, this person, business-wise, in his current palm, he will do well than profession. But what he came with, job is better because the lines are completely distorted and cut here. Completely cut. So I suggest he do business. But if we go according to what he was born with, then profession is better, job is better. But here, business is recommended for him. He should do business. Also, if you see here, there is a massive fish here, which means there will be extreme name and fame in this person's life. A lot of name and fame. Okay? And he will be able to achieve, through name and fame, this person will be able to achieve a lot of wealth. Okay? But here, you see there are no lines. There are very thin lines, very small lines. So basic recognition is there. So something is doing right and something that he's doing wrong. Okay, now what he needs to do is he needs to manifest these positive lines into here, like the fate line. Okay, the fate line he needs to get. The mind line he needs to grow. He needs to get more calmer, more creative and things like that. There are things that he can do to get it right. Personal life, what he was born with here, shows multiple partners here. While here, it also shows more than one partner, but here it's much more. Okay, here there's only two, there's three here. And also there's a mole here in the Venus mount, which means there will be personal problems in his life, which he came with. But here it's not, which means his personal life will be okay. If he controls his mind, if he controls his mouth, if he knows what to talk, how to talk in conflicts between partners, he will be able to have a happy life. While here, things will push him to have fights. Things will push him to have complications in life, which is not a good sign. Okay, so how would I compare this palm compared to what he's come with and what he currently has? He has some very good signs in this current palm. Overall, current palm is good, but he needs to adapt a few things here and put it here. Now, like I said, if he doesn't in his personal life, if he's not very careful of the words which comes out of his mouth, then what is happening is he's basically activating this mole here into his life, which means severe problems in personal life, fights every single day. Okay, so this is how we see it. Now, what else comes with this root cause of these things? Also, if you see, according to his name and date of birth, this person, health wise, he will suffer from liver related problems. Okay, liver related problems is there. Diabetic problem will happen in this person's life. He needs to be very, very careful. Also, blood vessel. Okay, in your brain, there might be a blood vessel burst in his old age, or he has to be careful of eating, stress, and things like that. Otherwise, there is a problem with blood vessel. Also, gout related problems will happen, especially in his toes, his ankle, and things like that. There will be severe pain. Gout related issues will also be there. Now, business wise, what this person should do, because he's very good in business, he's got very good business lines. Anything related to medical field, this person will do, like a doctor, dentist, surgeon, things like that. He will do extremely well as a job. If he's doing business, anything related to medicine, medical field, he'll do very well. Metal related business, this person will do extremely well. Construction related business, building apartments, condos, things like that. Construction related business, he will do extremely well. Or any business related to water, liquid water, anything related to that business, this person will fly very high. Lucky number for this person will be 7. According to his name, date of birth, and place of birth, this person, 7 is a very lucky number for this person. This person will, anything he does, he should use this number, he'll flourish. Also, northwest is the success direction for this person. Okay, success will be northwest side. He should completely avoid north and east. North and east is not a proper direction for this person. There will be total losses. Anything he invests in money, in any business, facing these directions or doing business in this direction will be a total loss. Okay, so this is not recommended for this person. So I hope I've cleared your doubts if anybody has doubts. So this is how we see a proper palm when it's completely in depth. We see this person's date of birth, we see what is his current life, how is his past life, how can he manifest here, how can he manifest these positive lines into here, and how he can avoid negative lines, negative effects in his current life. I hope this helps, guys. Please subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.